Hey, what's up guys, it's your boy Dig Dash and I'm back with another video. In this video I'm going to give you a quick walkthrough, quick tour of Heart of Gaming, which is in Croydon, which is in Surrey. Yes, I'm a Londoner and this is on my doorstep apparently. Well, not too close, but you know. So I heard about this place on the interwebs. I've been wanting to go for ages. I've heard about this retro gaming place where you can play the old school street bars and Tekken and whatnot. I was like, yeah, I have to go check this place out. So I grabbed my son, grabbed his little cousin, and I said, yeah, let's go boys. We're gonna check out an old school arcade and hopefully you get to appreciate it. My son's a gamer, his cousin's a gamer, I'm a gamer, so yeah, it works for all of us in all levels. Now this part here was very interesting to see these old school consoles. Interesting pricing. Some stuff I've not seen in a very long time. I mean, I still got my old retro PlayStation 2. Retro PlayStation 2, that's not the best way to put it. I still have stuff like my PlayStation 2, I still have a PlayStation 1. Just sitting around, not being used. As you can see, they're quite competitive when it comes to the pricing. I'm not sure about the condition of these games, but I mean, literally, they got Street Fighter 2 on the Mega Drive. Fantastic, fantastic game. And yeah, not as good as the NES version, sorry, SNES version, but hey, anyway, back to what I was talking about. So yeah, this spot, Heart of Gaming in Croydon, which is in the Whitgift Centre. It's just a fantastic place. We really enjoyed it. So yeah, there's a quick run through of it. This is the first part. This is like kind of the entrance section where they kind of sell retro games and, you know, consoles and whatnot. I do believe they sell some modern stuff, but it's very interesting to see stuff like kind of like the Star Wars over there, Risk. As you can see, you've got some mangas, stuff like One Piece Man. Small collection, but you know, it's a decent selection. Yeah, it's all good stuff.
Oh, I remember Street Fighter. Street Fighter's good beyond. So that's cool.
Yeah, you've got the classics like Duck Hunt over there, Super Mario Brothers 3. And wait, WCW NWO N64. That doesn't look correct to me. Yeah, you've got a nice little selection of N64 games. One of my favourite consoles. Look at that. That is just a work of art, mate. You know, absolute work of art. Love it. As you can see, we've got a really nice selection of games right here. You've got some of the authentic stand-up consoles, stand-up units, light gun games such as House of the Dead 4, which does seem to be working. You've got Initial D 3 with the force feedback steering wheels. Yeah, you've got loads of these units. I assume where they just build them up and obviously have the correct joysticks and buttons. They probably add a retro console behind them, or they add a super gun so they can plug in the old arcade boards. I mean, they make it work. They do make it work. And what I really loved about this place as well is that they have some of these old school games that have the accessories with them. So they have the drums and sticks. Wonderful. That's for the PlayStation 2. For the guitar games. And they're keeping it raw, they're keeping it authentic with the CRTs. This is what you call urban recycling. They're using these old big ass TVs and they're making the best use of them by using them for playing retro games. Waste not, want not. I'm not sure if I mentioned, but you pay a flat fee once you get inside, and you can play as many games as you want. No credits or coins required. You can be there from 11 o'clock when it opens to 11 at night when it closes, and you pay no more at the door. That's it. The flat fee. I think I paid 15. Oh no, it was £10 for myself. I'm an adult, and 7 each for the kids. So it's not bad. It's quite competitive compared to if you went to an old school arcade. If you went to an arcade and you were shelling out £1, £2 per device per game. Don't know what this setup is, but they have an Intel NUC to play their retro games over here. I think that's some kind of NES game. That's track and field, I do believe. So I have a good mix of like original equipment, original boards mounted to super guns, some emulation, you know, these kind of like do-it-yourself kind of arcade units. It just basically it's like they bought some old plasma TVs, the old projector TVs, those big ass joints, boxed them up, made it work. Fighting Mania was very interesting. So basically it's kind of like, I've never played it before today, but it's basically Fist of the North Star in punching form, punching game form. Now this F-Zero unit was fantastic. It tilts, it turns, has force feedback, fantastic. It's a Japanese unit, and I had so much fun with that. We've got some of the vertical games as well, keeping it authentic. With the CRT TVs, it's absolutely wonderful, fantastic stuff.
Give you something. I have to give you ID.
Yeah, look at Windjammers, I love that game. There's just a quick look of the back of some of these units. And here's my son playing the fighting, whatever the hell the name is, Fighting Spirit, Fighting, whatever that game is. The boxing game, which is basically Fist of the North Star. Which is obviously a classic anime. And you can really truly build up a sweat playing this. And I don't know, I think personally I was punching it harder than I needed to punch it. And you can see my son is just really going in on these pads. And he's loving it. Go on, kid. He's doing very well. So much fun, so much fun.
The South Star, Tiger destroys Dragon. North Star Dragon attacks Tiger. You sure are tough. You might even be able to bring the Kenno to his knees. You win!
Oola,
You're
oola.
not gonna defeat me unless you pull out all the stops.
You don't.
Mantle Kusekin. Shu, the Star of Benevolence. Why does Shu, who hopes to become a holy emperor, chap? Ever since the 6 stars were scattered, we were destined to meet in battle. Ready? Go! White-haired fist, alluring.
What?
Love it. Yeah, here's my cousin's son playing the F-Zero game. Like I said, it's got the force feedback. It's got that the kind of the tilt on the seat as well. It is a bag of fun. Absolute bag of fun. I mean, this is kind of what you kind of miss with the old school retro games, retro arcade machines. Some of them are very physical with you. And then you can jump and sit in them.
Yeah.
And they'll throw you around and you feel like you're really part of the game. Which is really tend to miss with a lot of the home experiences apart from obviously VR. Like even in VR, you're in that world but you don't feel like you're in that world, if that makes sense. Whereas with these games you kind of sit on the game, sit in the game and it throws you around. You know, have force feedback scenarios, force feedback scenes, you really feel like you are part of the game. It's truly immersive when you're in that environment. Yeah. That's what I like. I had to get that big. So here my boys, they're playing, I don't know what this game is called, but they're having a hell of a time with it. I mean, they're banging these drums so hard, I'm surprised that this wasn't skipping. But yeah, this is on the old PlayStation 2 Slim, is it the Slim that was called? I have one of those. I've not played it in many years. Still on my 3rd edition, I do believe. I need to get some of my old consoles out one day when I got space and time. Get them all out, test them, make sure they all work. Refurbish them if they're not working. Yeah. What I love about this is that I totally forgot just how hard these dancing games are. I just thought they're hard to get into, especially when you get older as well. Yeah, it didn't really work out.
They've done it. They've done it.
Anyway guys, I do hope that you enjoyed this video. You know, we're going into 2019. I hope you all have a fantastic end to the year and a fantastic start to the year. Please like, subscribe, hopefully I have a lot more interesting content coming out this coming year. Peace and love guys, peace out.